Good morning, students. So, today we will talk about evolution, how mutation, adaptation, and natural selection they work hand in hand and uh, are responsible uh, for the speciation process, right? So, as you know, that adaptation is basically the characteristic with the help of which the species is able to survive, and because of mutation as well as genetics, you see a lot of variations they are always produced. So some of these they are beneficial, and you see that the nature somehow keeps on selecting them, and the species keeps on getting more and more adapted with the given environment as well as with the changing environment. So natural selection, this concept was actually given first time by the Darwin, which says the Darwin explained that it is basically the preservation of the favored variation and rejection of the injurious variation. So it's not just the play of the evolution or play of the environment. The species or the individual they have a lot of variations and they got selected, but it won't make any sense until and unless these variations they are preserved and they are represented in the next generation. So natural selection, it it to large extent, this is it is responsible for causing the reproductive success of any species, which plays an important role. Now, evolution by natural selection occurs if there is some relationship between the individual phenotype and fitness, and that may be true for in the given environment, whereas this may be complete opposite in the changing atmosphere. So you see, fitness is defined by as the number of individuals, the number of reproductive successful individuals produced by one generation. So natural selection is a name for statistical differences in the reproductive success among genes, organisms, or population. Now, some of these variation may remain neutral also, and some of these are favored, whereas some variations they are not at all liked by the nature. So, it won't. So it may be lethal also. Now, this selection can take place at various levels at the genic level or the organism or groups level, and ultimately this the result is apparent at the species level. Now, the ultimate source of all variation is the mutation. So, which we know point mutation, structural mutations. Now, these mutations could be present in the germline, in the gonads. Only then these variations they can be passed on to the next generation. Those variations which are produced in the somatic cells, they will just vanish along with the individual carrying those variations. So take home message is that the evolution is produced by, or you see the evolution, this occurs because of the effect of selection and inheritance, and for this the raw material is ultimately the genetic variations, which we call mutations. Thank you. Thank you so much.